to the butcher. Hello everybody. We are on the hog train. So the pigs are behind us. We're driving down the road. We're on our way to the butcher. Let's talk about cuts. So when you go to the butcher, you got to find out what kind of cuts you want. Obviously, everybody likes bacon. Bacon is an obvious one. But you got to also know, like, how do you want your chops? Do you want bone-in chops? Do you want tenderloin? Do you want boneless chops? Do you want hams? Do you want cutlets? These are all things you got to think about when you take hogs to the butcher, because the number one thing you're going to need to figure out is what do you want in your freezer. So we generally like 1-inch bone-in chops, so you don't lose, or you will lose the baby back rib doing that, but the 1-inch chops you won't lose the juice, and so when you do cook them, they're more tender, they're more juicy because they got a bone on them and they're thicker. So personal preference, we like our chops 1-inch thick and with the bone in. So if you do T-bones also, you'll lose your tenderloin. We like bone in, T-bone, thick Missouri Ozark style chops. We are gonna do some cutlets this time, a few cured hams. Don't really eat ham very often, so we just do a couple of those. But we do eat a lot of sausage, and pork burgers really good too. So a lot of versatile thing, very versatile. You can do a lot of things with it, like tacos. You can add your own seasoning in. So, but we really do like this butcher's sausage. It's really good. A lot of times, if you raise a couple, say like we did, you can sell one, family and friends, and you can make it a little easier on your wallet when it's time for a processing bill that comes, So if you raise 2 or 3, you have an extra, you can sell. It helps, almost takes a big chunk out of that processing bill. This butcher shop that we're headed to, phenomenal people, really clean place. Zimmerman Meats in Somerville, Missouri. We took goats there before, pigs. The bacon they do is phenomenal job. But there's nothing greater than growing your own food and seeing the whole process. Raising them from piglets, from cutting the boars as babies to now on the trailer headed to the butcher. It's quite an experience. It really helps people. It keeps you connected on where your food comes from and how you grow your own food and staying connected with it. And it really is a life-changing experience. I think everybody should do it. Matter of fact, I think everybody should farm in their life at least 5 years. Just like Israel, I think everybody has to be in the military for so many years. I think America should have everyone farm for 5 years. And man, I bet it would take a lot of pride out of people. People forget that connection where their food comes from. So guys, we gotta learn how to do this and stay connected and not forget, Oh, that'll close that.
Let's see. Yep. Come on. Press on.
You go around the other way?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Welcome. If you always want to get your fat back and neck bones, always ask your butcher for the neck bones and your fat because you want to make lard. So there's all these options when you go into the butcher you got to think about, you know. You can talk to your butcher about the options they have and they can be able to help you out and show you the direction you need to go. But just remember, chops you want thick. You want thick and you want them bone in. Well, job well done. The hogs are at the butcher and the tickets are filled out, and we bought some other snacks, some chicken, and while we're in there we bought some snack sticks and had a good time. And the pigs are now in piggy heaven probably, so it's a reward. And we got to meet a lot of farmers up here, talking to other farmers doing the same thing, so you know, it's been a fun ride.